that you're destined to repeat. Oh.
From the home of many a title run and one of the NFL's most successful franchises, you're looking live at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Cleveland Browns and the New England Patriots. Time for teams to start making moves towards the postseason. Here we go. It's Week 11. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Panther 11, ready? Cougar 19. 19 Lions. Set go.
Throwing on their first play. That's caught. Here's Quinshon Judkins. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's a Browns first down.
That's good for a Browns.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
To the air on first down. Sanders. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense. And now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin because we know pressure leads to sacks. And sacks in this league often leads to wins.
70 Timberwolf. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Hut, hut.
To the air, Sanders. Caught by his running back, Judkins. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Okay, break.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Come on, come on. Hut.
Judkins out the middle. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Dragon 60. Cowboy 80. Buffalo 18. 19 tight. 19 tight. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 79 Broncos.
Running back sent in motion.
Go.
Here's Sanders now. Looking to his fullback now. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal.
Here we go. Shot. Ready, ready.
Now a handoff to Algier. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
Second and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone.
Ready, ready.
Running back sent in motion
Hawk
left.
70, Hawk 70. Set up.
Oh, fullback's got it. Look at the power. And the defense
The ball
wins this
carried by
rep.
the
That's stopped
fullback.
at the line, and now they've got
He was
third
brought down
and
at the
goal.
4-yard line.
That's
A
twice
gain of
now where
1
runs
yard
have
on the
not
play.
gotten them into the end
It's
zone,
now
but you've kind of
third
set
and
yourself
goal.
up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
All right, got to get 4 here, Brock, or they're going to have a tough decision to make on this opening drive.
Down. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Set go.
Back to throw. Here's Sanders. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns finish up an excellent opening series. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every
The
offense
kicker on
loves to
for the
script
extra
their
point.
first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming, allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that
The
sharp,
kick is
that
good.
crisp, and you finish off and
Makes
get the early
score
lead.
Browns 7.
That one
Patriots
splits the
nothing.
uprights. And the Browns will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Smith has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. And he got all of that
The
one out of the back of the
Patriots
end
take
zone
over
for a
first and 10
touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Patriots will have a first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. May now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down around the 34.
Complete to
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Here goes tonight.
Henderson here from the gun. And they find him after just a yard. It's 3rd down.
He's taken down.
Hey, we know
at the
running the ball in the
33-yard
NFL
line.
is hard, and that play pretty
A gain of a
indicative of it.
yard.
Here's the key, though. At the end of the
Brings
game,
up 3rd and
those type of
3.
plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Made out a throw on 3rd. He'll drop this to Henderson underneath. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off a first down.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Here goes tonight. What's that? Crazy. Crazy.
Operating from the gun. Here's May. He completes it in traffic. And this one doesn't go far.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Here goes tonight.
Shotgun handoff to Henderson. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
Oh, that's such a good feeling as a quarterback on an
13 yards on the
RPO, and you
play.
get to hand it and you
And
get to
the
watch him
Patriots,
take off.
first down.
You know if you take advantage in the
First
RPO
and
game of a
goal
run
at
like
the
that, it
8-yard
only
line.
makes the pass that much better.
Might be able to start their game with a score here, Brock. This is first and goal. Trying to run it in. It's Henderson. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots finish off their opening drive.
Touchdown, Patriots.
And that opening series, you use this word a lot with me, Brock, methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady
kick is
progress
good.
until they cross that goal line.
That
Yep,
ties
and to
the game
fans and
at
fantasy
7.
football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start. I mean, great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, and they found the end zone as a result.
And he wasn't
Browns
chancing
take
a
over
return
first
there,
and
putting
10
it out of the
at their
back of
own
the end zone for a
35-yard line.
touchback. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out first and 10.
Set it. Ready.
Here's Judkins to begin the drive. And they love to see him
John
fighting
Judkins,
forward, but
the
he only
ball
gets him
carrier.
3.
The tackle
You know,
by
Kate,
Christian
that might be a little bit of a
Gonzalez.
disappointing run to him. He wanted
4
more. They
yards
always
on
do.
the pickup.
That's exactly what they were
Second
after
and 6
offensively to get
at the
this drive moving.
39-yard line.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6.
Here we go. Roll, roll, roll. Hit. Hut, hut.
Another give to Judkins.
Lock him down.
And his gain is stopped on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. We're ready now for the second
Hey,
quarter.
hey,
Browns
check
in
that,
control
check
of
that.
it. They're looking at first down here.
Ready.
Another one for Judkins. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of
Milton
scrimmage.
Williams on the stop.
These big D tackles
No
in this
gain on
league,
the
they
play.
love weaponizing their
Brings up
size
second
right
and
in the
10
middle of the
at
field.
their
It is so
49-yard
hard
line.
to clear lane against
18
him.
Rattler,
And once he got his
18
paw on
Rattler.
him, it was dead on arrival.
Ready.
Sanders going to look to throw. Caught by his fullback behind the line. And that tackle stops
Sanders
him after a
pass.
solid gain.
Complete to Tyler
I remember talking to Jim
Algier.
Harbaugh one time, and Bo
It's a
Schembechler
gain
asked
of
him when he was a
7.
head coach,
Makes
you have a
it
tight end with his hand on the
3rd
ground?
and 4.
Yes, coach. You have a fullback still on your
Buffalo
roster?
18.
Yes, coach. Then you're going to be just fine.
Let's go. Hut.
Third and short here. Sanders. Throw left side, complete. And he's got his guys into the red
It's a
zone
gain
before
of
someone can
25
force him
yards
out.
on the play.
Give him 25
That's
on
good
that
for
play.
Browns.
And that's a Browns first down.
Good
It's a gain
offenses.
of
Okay,
25
good play
yards.
callers know how to utilize their
First
personnel.
down, Cleveland.
They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
Eagle, 60 Eagle. Ready. Bronco. Ready, right?
Judkins running between the tackles. No room up the middle, none outside either, Brock, so give him just 2 yards on that
Judkins, the
carry.
Browns ball carrier.
He gets a couple on
He's
first,
taken
and they'll
down
come
at
up
the
second and 8.
17-yard line. A gain
I think
of
one
2
thing you learn,
brings
Kate, when
up
you
second
transition
and
from
8.
college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play
Top
action
19,
for later.
Top 19. Here we go. Shot. 60 Mavericks. 60 Eagle. 60 Eagle. Go.
Sanders back to throw. On the move, headed right. And his perfect start is over. That's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on 3rd down.
Come on. Set. Hurt. Cowboy 80. Check go.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down.
Incomplete.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going for it.
Riggs. Viking 18. Ready.
They'll go. It's Sanders. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown.
Complete to
The Browns take a 2nd quarter lead.
Cleveland.
So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even in early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
14.
That one right down the middle. And the Browns break that tie and now lead by 7. Smith has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Alert 3. Alert 3.
Hey, Garfield.
From the gun, it's May. Escapes the pocket. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Keep it rolling, man. Keep it rolling.
Back to the air. It's May. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
Drake May.
And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
A 7-yard
It's looking like a dreaded
Brings
3 and out
up 3rd
offensively,
down.
but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
Let's see what they went with. 3rd down.
Hey, here we go. Set. What's that?
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Setting up the screen with Henderson. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
Complete to Trey
Offense in a hurry up here.
A gain of 11 yards. It's 4th down.
Here we go. 4th down. May. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Picked off by Carson Schlesinger. And the Browns take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Turnover on
The
down.
4th down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks up the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, but that little seed of doubt you put in the quarterback's mind the next time he goes out to throw it. That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down.
Here we go. Shot. Bronco.
From the pistol, here's Junkins. Shoots away from one. And the stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots, but some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Check go.
Going to the ground again on first. Quite the turnaround these last two plays, huh? Nice gain on one, and now they get him behind the line.
Kate, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
Come on, set! Panther 60, Panther 60! Reload, reload! Ready?
Here's Judkins on second down. Let's call that a solid run there, partner. He got about 6. It's going to be third down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Okay, ready?
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Here we go,
Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. More from Gillette after this. Six yards to go here. It's third down.
18, Pioneer! Sack! 970 Lions! Go!
To the air on 3rd and long. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Christian Gonzalez has it. And the Patriots take over as he records his 10th career INT.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Picked off by Carson Swessinger. And he's into the end zone. Cleveland with a pick 6. You want to know how strong the coverage was there? Man, they even had that underneath throw locked down, Brock, and he took it the other way.
It's really, really hard to find a better rep than that one in coverage. You're so spot on. Covered it down the field. Usually a gimme to the running back. The only thing was a gimme 6.
That one splits the uprights. And the Browns double their lead to 14. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4. Patriots trying to hustle everyone up to the line.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Made a throw it. It's complete. Kyle Williams. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Big gain, 14 on the play. That's a New England 1st down. Patriots trying to hustle everyone up to the line.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Under 10. Watch the shift.
To the air on 1st down, May. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Intended for Kyle
Fairly
Williams.
safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far.
Carson
It's not met the
Swessinger
standard
on the
they
coverage.
set for themselves.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. To throw, here's May. Fits it through the middle. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Here goes front.
Again, it's May. It's complete to Hunter Henry. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Here goes front. Ready.
Working inside the red zone. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh no, they get him yet again! Grant Delpit in to pick it off. And the Browns take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Going the other way.
Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
Trap 60, trap 60. 60 by Cup 19, Cup 19.
Awesome, we got it, we got it, we got it.
Sanders going to throw here on 1st. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Christian Gonzalez has it. And he's going to score. It's a pick 6 for New England. You get a pick 6. You get a pick 6. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
Highlight? You're going to call a pick 6 and multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
Good.
No highlight for a quarterback.
That one right down the middle. And the Patriots chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
On the double.
A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive.
Set up.
They motion the tight end over.
80. Ready.
To the air on 1st down. Sanders. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield.
Viking 18. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Buffalo 18.
Receiver in motion. He's headed right.
Ready.
On 1st down, here's Sanders. Flush down now to his left. And he's across midfield into Patriots territory. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
The positive of that effort, you didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
19 Tiger. Set go.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Has him on the quick hitter. And he goes out a little short of the 40.
Kid, I was on the field with a young high school quarterback just last week, and I told him one of the greatest attributes a quarterback can have is courage. And it takes courage to sit in that pocket that long, let a play develop, and let that receiver work all the way from one side of the field to the other, and give him a chance to make a play.
Come on.
They send a man in motion.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Ready?
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And that's incomplete. 7 seconds left. Time for one, maybe 2 more snaps. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they're left with 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
This is why those kickers are down there before the game trying those kicks in midfield. Kind of like Hooper shooting that half-court shot before half because they believe, kickers do, that they're going to get an opportunity to be a difference maker. With that long kick, he certainly was.
So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's the final play of our first half. Looking to throw. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. Brought in inside the 20. And he is down all the way to that 15-yard line. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Smith has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. It's Henderson on the give. He cuts it right. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off. But don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon and give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
Sticking with Henderson. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots cut into the lead coming out of halftime.
Patriots.
It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Handoff headed left. It's Judkins. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Isaiah Simmons on the
And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
Let's go. Panther 60.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Caught by his running back, Judkins. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st down, Browns.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
60 Bobcat. Down. Go.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Incomplete.
Jerry Jeudy, the intended receiver,
leads to
so it'll be
second
second
and 10.
down.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that
On the
ball
jump.
loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Hup.
Throwing again here, Sanders. Big strike downfield to Jeudy. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out.
22 yards.
They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
79 Broncos. Buffalo 18. Ready.
To the air, Sanders. This is on target to Xavier Gibson. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
A gain of 26
The ability to
more
take
yards.
any completion, short or deep down the sideline, and continue adding yardage, that's called
First and
yak,
goal
and
at the
every coach
1-yard
loves it.
line.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Set up.
Tight end going in
19
motion
Tiger,
here.
19 Tiger. Ready.
Judkins does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line.
Stopped short
Hey,
of
I
the
get
goal
it on
line.
first and goal,
It's
right?
a
A lot
gain
of
of a
teams
yard.
like to be
Brings
conservative
up
and limit
second and
risk.
goal.
Even if a run
Here
is
we go,
stopped short,
Jack.
you still got 2,
Hawk
sometimes
70,
3
Hawk
downs
70.
to play with.
Ready, ready.
And he's in for the touchdown.
Quick shot.
The Browns make it a 9-point advantage.
Cleveland.
And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. For the extra point, here's Smith. The point after
The
splits the
kick is
uprights.
good.
And the Browns
Makes
make it a
the score
10-point ball
Browns
game.
31. Patriots 21.
Smith has it on the tee, and it's ready to send it flying. And he wasn't chancing a return there,
The
putting it
Patriots take
out
over
on the
first
back of
and
the end
10
zone for a
at their
touchback.
own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for first and 10. They give now to Henderson.
Number
And he can only
32,
manage 1 yard. The
Travion
defenders were at the
Henderson,
ready to bring him
ball carrier.
down.
The tackle
I don't
made
think that's
at
the amount that they were
36-yard
looking
line.
for there, Kate. Gonna
A gain
lead
of
to
a
some
yard.
shuffling around here in the
Brings up
playbook.
second
Find a more
and 9.
aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Staying on the ground here with Henderson. Space on the right, and he's got room. Touchdown, New England! The Patriots shrinking the lead some in the third.
Touchdown.
Okay, we hear week after week how hard it is to run the football at the NFL level, and it is. But this guy today, he's making it look easy, and they rarely
kick
do
is
that from the
good.
running back position.
Makes the score
That one
Browns
splits the
31.
uprights.
Patriots
And the Patriots
28.
cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And that one flies
The
right on
Browns
past
take
the end
over
zone.
first
Did
and
not
10
make an effort to even
at
hit
their
the
own
landing zone,
35-yard
Brock. So
line.
they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out first and 10.
Set. Ready. Set. Go.
On the give, here's Judkins. Good rip on first down. That brings up second and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes second and 2.
Hut, hut.
Here's a handoff for Algier. And he's dropped just short of the
Handoff
marker,
to the
maybe a
fullback.
yard away.
He was brought down at the
That offensive group
45-yard
really
line.
hoped he was going to get
A
it all
gain of
right
a
there,
yard.
reset it back
Brings
to
up
first
third
down. But
and
instead,
inches.
defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on a 3rd and short.
Here we go, here we go. Get up.
3rd and short here. Sanders. Complete out to the right side. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
First down.
That's what we call situational
It's a gain of
football. You
10.
spend all week working
First
on your
down,
nickel
Cleveland.
passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just
Go,
like that.
go.
Handoff now to Judkins. He'll cobble together a yard there.
John Judkins,
Christian
the ball
Gonzalez
carrier.
getting there for the tackle.
The tackle by Christian
Okay, the 2-yard
Gonzalez.
run on first down, I think
2
that
yards
keeps
on
you
the
ahead of
pickup.
schedule.
It's second
But you're
and
gonna have to
8
pick up the
at
pace.
the 44-yard line.
Ready.
Need a
break.
better result than that last
60
run.
Maverick,
It's 2nd
60
and
Maverick.
8.
Let's trap 60, trap 60. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 19 tight, 19 tight. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Warrior 70. Huh.
Sanders back to throw. Dumped off to his running back. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11.
60 Bobcats. Let's go. Panther 60, Panther
Putting the
60.
tight end in motion.
Ready.
Sanders now on 3rd down. That's caught for the first. And he's going to have this down to the 7. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I love everything
That's
about
good.
that play, Kate, so much for a quarterback. When you throw in that crossing route, it's
First and
imperative
goal,
that you
Cleveland.
lead that receiver. You don't throw where he's at, you throw where he's going. And when you do, yards after catch follow.
Set up. Ready.
From the red zone now. Headed out right. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line. He was the rookie from Ohio State there to bring him down.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6.
70. Tight. Viking. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready, ready.
Sanders setting to pass. Finds his back complete. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again.
You know, you
No gain
compare
on
and
the play.
contrast stats over the
Brings up
decades, Kate.
3rd
One thing
and
you see
goal.
is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers. That time, a running back in the flat.
Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal.
Set. 60 Bison.
So we're through 3 here. It's Brown's ball working to carry this lead through to the end. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Shot. Cowboy 80. Viking 18. Check go.
He's keeping it, gotta get it forward. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. Offense in the hurry up
He was
here.
brought down at the 4-yard line. A 2-yard gain. It's now 4th and goal.
79. Hut, hut.
Oh, quick throw here, left side. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns make it a 9-point advantage. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock, but I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on him. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10.
Right, here goes front.
From the gun, it's May. Lowe finds his running back, Henderson. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Working quickly here.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
May now from the gun. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
You know, that's one of those situations you want to get your back in space. Well, you accomplish that. Unfortunately, you don't make anything happen because you don't bring the ball in cleanly.
May now on 3rd down. And they pick him off again. Picked off by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And the Browns take over as he records his 10th career INT.
4 picks, 1 game. Hey, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Set, ready, now go.
Run right side, Judkins. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
He'll work against the blitz. And he will have them a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead.
Touchdown, Browns.
Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Smith has it on the tee, and it's ready to send it flying. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10.
Where was that?
Henderson here from the gun. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
This is Henderson on 2nd down. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.
He's brought down.
They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. Give him 24 yards on that one. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
1st down.
The smartest pass catchers I've ever been around, they know how to set up an outcut beautifully. They recognize when they have leverage, how to sell the deep route, and then boom, they just break it out as if it's nothing.
1st down throw for May. Short pass brought in. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
complete to
That's just
Stephon
discipline
Diggs.
with a capital D. The play
pickup
in the
of
huddle
6.
is a running back screen, but it takes
Brings up
discipline
2nd and 4
for that offensive
at
line
the
to not get
31-yard
downfield.
line.
Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
Shotgun handoff to Henderson. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a
He
first
was brought
down.
down at the 28-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's
Third and a lone yard
and
coming
1.
up. They'll try the right side. Here's Henderson. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Win the early
gain of
battle.
3
Get a little
yards.
leverage. Low man wins off the
That's
line, and
good
that's
for
all
the
that was
Patriots.
needed to ensure
First down.
that first down right there.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
To the air on first down, May. Setting up the screen with Henderson. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Complete
I know
to
coordinator,
Travion
quarterback
Henderson.
gonna be upset with that first down
Brought
because you
down
call
back
a
at the
screen on
31-yard
first,
line.
you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, well, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
And they pick him off again! Picked off by Carson Schlesinger. And the Browns take over as he records his 10th career INT.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. So you know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go. Ready?
They'll go play action for Sanders. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
It's
Just
now
couldn't
2nd
hang
and
on
10
through the
at
contact.
30-yard line.
And now it's 2nd down.
Ready? Get up.
Toss play here, Judkins. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. A gain of 15 there. And that's a Browns first down.
15 yards.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Set. Ready?
A first carry for the speedy Dylan Sampson. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
Browns.
A lot of times we will see defenses get so overcommitted to defending that inside run, they're vulnerable to the outside toss. And that's when things open up, and you can reset those
Here we go.
downs.
Ready?
Judkins up the middle. He still has room inside the 30. Touchdown, Cleveland!
Sean Judkins, the ball carrier.
The Browns keep adding to that fourth quarter lead.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
For the extra point, here's
For the
Smith.
extra point.
Right down the
The
middle,
kick
it's
is
good. And the Browns make it a
Makes the score
24-point ball
Browns
game.
52. Patriots 28.
Smith has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. And he got all of that one out of the back of the
Patriots
end
take
zone
over
for a
1st and
touchback.
10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here goes tonight.
Henderson's going to take this straight ahead. And he'll knife his way
Travion
through for a pickup of
Henderson, the ball
4.
carrier. He's brought down at the 39-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Patriots hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. Second and 6 coming up here. May now. Dumps it off to his running back. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
That just might be a throw he regretted as soon as you let it go. I know that feeling. He was doing all he could to find a completion down the field, but they were all over that check down and ready to turn it into a negative play.
Quick slant, that's Williams. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
He was tackled.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, here's May. Completed over the middle. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Henderson on 1st and 10. And second down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the
pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
How many times over the course of the season do we see a quarterback like this, Cade, run out of so many sacks? So impressive. He didn't just get him once. That's now twice.
Hey, what's that? Crazy! Crazy!
Now May on 3rd and long. This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up 4th down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
They've got to go for it in this spot, Brock. This is 4th down.
Hey, what's that?
Desperation time here. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They're going to pass it here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
1st and 10 at the
That is what elite
line.
offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He fires one deep down. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Christian Gonzalez has it. And the Patriots take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Sanders' pass intercepted. The Patriots take over 1st and 10.
All right, one more snap to play here.
42-yard line.
One final shot here. Taking a final shot at the end zone. And their final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete, but no reason not to throw it long there, as this game is over. So the Browns will take this win home with them. Man, they were facing a top 5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this